Hey man, what's good? This is Kenny Cummins here, chilling with Jeffrey Kenny C, and I'm joined with the homie Benji Franky doing his thing, and he's with me right now. What's good, man? Hey, are you there?
Well,
Oh, there you go. There you go. What's good, man?
I don't know. Something just we're good now. Though. We're good.
Okay, okay. I don't know what just happened, uh, but anyway, Benji Franky is joining me right now, hip hop artist out of Kentucky. Just a couple of days ago, we got to know each other. We ran into each other at Cosmic Charlie's. Very dope.
Yeah, shout out Cosmic.
Let's get into your music. What made you decide to be a hip hop artist? How did it start off for you?
Well, basically, it kind of started as a struggle on my own, and I built from it by the society, from the city. The city made me feel myself more lyrically than emotionally. I just pushed my music into my words and what I saw and how I felt about certain things. And ever since, I just kept going, building from it, taking as much knowledge as possible from other people.
So, as far as you being an artist, were there any artists out there, whether it's mainstream or local, anyone that inspired you into being an artist?
That's a good question. I wouldn't say that I'm inspired by probably the way that they came up or like things that they do and talk about, but they definitely motivated me to like go hard, which would be, let's say, Future. Let's say Lil Uzi. Some people don't even like Lil Uzi because of the way he comes out. He's a rock star, but he's himself, and I respect that. That makes me build my character up. It makes me feel like I deserve to put myself out as much as possible the way that I feel I should be put out. So it's not really that they influenced me about the way I do my music. It's really about where they keep going. They kept pushing. That's what I'm all about. Keep going, working hard.
So, you recently released a mixtape,
Yeah.
and is available on majority of music digital websites. Free Benji is the name of the mixtape. Talk about working on this project and how they feel just working on the songs and now for it to be released.
Well, the whole Free Benji mixtape came from jail. I was in jail and I was writing on pen and pad like the old days. And everything that I was feeling in there, I put it into music, made 12 songs. And I told myself when I get out, I'm going to push it, make sure it's released. And people's going to hear me. If they don't, then they don't.
Free Benji, it's the name of the mixtape. It's available on digitally, Apple Music, iTunes, Spotify, all over the internet, man. So go cop it, man. Go support this brother doing his
Yeah, yeah,
thing.
yeah.
So, as far as the songs that you've done, what are some of, as far as the mixtape? What are some of your favorite songs, or better yet, what are some of the fans' favorite songs that you know?
That's definitely that 400 shit.
Okay,
Definitely that 400 shit. That's what I based out of, like, being young, not really settled on the music, as focused as I am now. It kind of came from a little, apartment with people that I considered my second family, and we was throwing up, gang signs in the streets. This is 400. This is what we do. We family. This is what we're gonna claim. And then I kind of branched off of it, and I just built it from that into something else that came in later life, which was the music. And I said, this is what it's going to be based on, 400, entertainment. And that's why that 400 shit is my favorite song on there, because not only is it like the second to last song, but that's explaining the whole situation on where I'm at right now. That's the first song people should listen to on that song before you listen to anything else.
one thing I admire about artists, regardless of the genre, is how artists are more open, talking about their life and their struggles and trials and tribulations and things like that. Um,
Yeah.
have you ever run into people that's heard your music, go up to you, whether it's social media or in person, say, "Hey, man, some of your songs is it's relatable. Like I feel where you're coming from." Like how often do you run into people that relates to your music per se?
That's a good question. I got a song called "Think Twice." My first mixtape. A couple people that I didn't really know came up to me and told me that I really like that "Think Twice." I like the way that you was delivering your thoughts and how you said that you used to be on the block smoking dope or anything to keep going with it and not focus on the right thing and doing the wrong thing. And I made people understand like he's a regular dude, but he's also working trials and tribulations, but he's still pushing his music. So not only do people are relating to that song, but there's a lot of stuff that people also don't know about me that they can relate to as well. Feel me what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. So I've been going to local music shows for a couple of years now. So I'm being familiar with a lot of good people. And what I like about supporting local music is not just the music, it's the people. You actually get a chance to know them, and they are willing to connect with the fans and supporters of things like that.
Yeah.
Obviously, local music artists have their share of challenges. You know, having not necessarily the support of a big name label per se or whatever. What do you consider the biggest challenge you've ever faced as a local artist that's just trying to get yourself heard?
Probably the biggest challenge is trying to put music out from everyone's perspective. That's the hardest challenge. Because some people, they think when you make music, it's got to be all the way from your perspective every time. But in reality, an artist can also be a leader. He can be that person that's speaking for that person that doesn't want to speak. So I don't speak just for, my situation. I speak for the next man's situation. That's the challenge because not everybody likes to hear what somebody else is going through. They want to, hear that fake shit, that shit that everybody wants to hear. But when you want to hear that shit you need to hear, they don't want to hear that. That's the hardest challenge, to get people to listen to the real shit, not the fake shit.
Yeah, and as far as hip hop on the mainstream side, feels like people are more into the hook. People are more into certain parts of the songs or ad-libs rather than...
Or it's just the beat itself nowadays.
Yeah.
If the beat's going hard, you don't give a damn what he's talking about.
Yeah.
You could say, hey, I just pulled up in this and that.
Yeah.
You ain't never done that in your life, but the beat go hard, they gonna fuck with it.
Yeah.
You just spent $250 on a beat, but you spent 5 minutes on your verse.
Yeah. That's
crazy.
It's insane.
That's a challenge right there.
Yeah.
I'm competing with people that ain't using full potential. Like, what? People are choosing people without potential instead of people actually telling you something. Like, you feel me? I know you feel me, Kenny. I know you feel me.
I feel you, man. I feel you. There's a lot of people out there that act like they've been through stuff, but they really didn't. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There's a lot of false people out there, especially on hip hop. And
wait, let me address this one time. I don't want to interrupt, but you feel me?
Yeah.
I don't want people on this, when they hear me talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got songs that talk about some stuff that I ain't got. Yeah. But that's my music to build me and give you a visual of this is what his mind's on.
Okay.
This is what he's going to deliver when he does make it, when he does show his full potential of going to the top.
Right.
So it's not about always, speaking on what you have at that moment, but you can speak about some shit that you see in your life going in the next 5 years. You feel me?
Yeah. It's about, it's about moving forward.
Exactly. Never go back.
And not go back because there's always someone else that could take your spot, take your place.
Exactly.
So and we all take our lives for granted sometimes. We need to be thankful for what we have and for the people that support us and what we do. Um, Now, in addition to this mixtape, and you out here networking and getting your grind on, and I respect that. Um, what else you have in store in the coming months in 2018, as far as maybe shows or anything else in particular that you got going on?
Okay. Well, as of today, excuse me, I'm eating some fries from Arby's. Shout out Arby's. But as you say, in the next couple months. Right now, I'm working on several singles with collaborations. Shout out to my boy De Niro. He's sitting here with me. We got a couple songs about drop, probably no later than April, sooner than March. And in March, when you talk about shows, I got my manager. His name's KG. Free KG.
Yeah.
I'll say that again. Free KG. He gets out March 30th. That's my manager. Free KG. He's going to invest into the visuals, as they say, for music videos, shows like that. So what I really have coming up in the next couple months is, more singles. I got the Work on Hard Mixtape Part 2 coming out. I got a couple video shoots, photo shoots, and a couple shows I'm trying to line up probably in Indiana or Louisville. Radio talk shows, 102.5, investment. So that's what I'm seeing going to happen in the next couple months. From your boy, Benji Franky, LEX, KY.
Yes, sir. And, before I let you go,
yeah.
why don't you go ahead, promote your social media feeds, and where can people can hear your songs and your records?
All right. Before me introduce myself, my name is Benji Franky. I'm from LEX, KY. You can find my music on Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, Google Play, YouTube. What's the next one? SoundCloud, even though people say that's underrated or overrated, whichever one you want to do it, SoundCloud still makes music. So go ahead and check that out on there. You got Tidal, something called Django. And then my socials is Instagram. It's 400 Entertainment, CEO. I'm going to repeat that again. My Instagram is 400 Entertainment. Just the ENT CEO. That's where you follow me at. Facebook is simply just Benji Franky. Twitter, this is a tricky one. Lowercase k with the number 4 _0_0D. So basically it would say K00D. And that's really all the socials I really got because all the other stuff is irrelevant.
I feel you, man. And I like Spotify. I don't know. It took me so long to start looking into that. And what I like about it is that, and you know how more music is out there, and you can put your music out in many places than ever before. And what I like about Spotify, especially when albums come out, is that you can listen to them and listen to the whole thing, get familiar with it.
Right.
So,
without having to pay for it or something.
Yeah. So I like that, and keep doing your thing, Benji. It was great chatting with you. Not just at Cosmic Charlie's, but here on this particular day. You're a good dude, genuine good dude, and you doing your thing. And
I try.
And I support local music to the fullest, regardless of your genre and the type of music that you do. And you got to grind to you, man. You got a lot of good plans, and I look forward to see it all unfold. So keep doing your thing.
I look forward to coming on this radio show again, talking to you again, Tinny.
Yeah, I got you, man. So go check
Everybody
out.
go subscribe to this channel, too.
Yeah.
Well, I'll say that on here right now.
Yeah, and go get the free Benji mixtape. It's available right now. Go get that. And this will conclude.
Don't forget about that Working Hard mixtape, too.
Working
you know
Hard.
what I mean? You got to follow that, too.
Yeah. And Working Hard mixtape on the way. But for the time being, go give Free Benji a listen and go check that out. This will conclude the interview with the homie Benji Franky. And stay tuned for more interviews right here on Chilling with Jeff and Kenny C Live. Thank you everyone for listening, and we'll see you next time.